Back up, Savrasov for three. Rebound Williams. Nebraska by 3 with the ball. Gary driving baseline. Finger roll is good and a 5-point advantage.
Talk about being ready to drive it when he caught it. Gary was ready to rip and go on that baseline.
Six to shoot. Drame. Oh, he wanted to throw it down and messed with the challenge. Huskers on the run. Wiltshire has to back it out. Good recovery. Gary inside and a blocking foul. Gary to the line for a pair. Huskers by 5.
Pretty good sequence on both ends of the floor. Watch how Gary is ready to just catch and rip this thing. There wasn't any hesitation on what he was doing when he caught that ball, but how about rink mast? That is a big-time play. Stepping over, blocking the shot, clean as a whistle. A little bit of a surge here from the Huskers.
And Gary with 11 points. Back to the line for 2. One more for Jawan Gary. Get news, highlights, and analysis on The Big Show, presented by Old National Bank. Coming up next on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. 3 games since his return, double-figure scoring in each of the 3 games for Jawan Gary. Remember last year he got injured on January 10th. He was out for the remainder of the year, and Nebraska really had to scramble to fill that void on their team. Not sure they ever really filled the Jawan Gary void, but when he said he was coming back, that was a big deal for this Husker squad.
Yeah, missed 15 games last year with that shoulder. He's comes from Alabama, where he was a part of a group that won an SEC title, went to the Sweet 16. He knows what winning at a high level looks like as well. Just a junkyard dog of a player that is adding more and more skill to his game.
Well, you said it was a pivotal moment for this Duquesne team. Keith Damrod agrees. Rozier back on the floor, Clark back on the floor, both with 4 fouls, trying to steal some time before the under-12 media timeout. Grant harassed on the perimeter by Hoiberg.
Good defense from Sam Hoiberg.
10 to shoot. Drame drives past Alec inside, can't get it to go. Rebound loose, Alec secures.
There's a great deny from C.J. Wiltshire as well. Great perimeter defense from Nebraska.
There's Coleman, jumps it to Alec, rolling to the rim for a deuce. An 8-0 Nebraska run. Wiltshire with a steal. Alec secures it for the Big Red. Gary for 3.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nebraska on a run here. Look at this pick roll action and how it's given Duquesne problems. So you get Jaron Coleman off the screen, Alec on the roll, but here's the wrinkle to it, is you're able to come back to the same action. You get the pick and the roll to the basket. Trey Clark is gonna have to help. He's getting the headband. He's gonna sink down to tag the roll man into the paint. He's guarding Jawan Gary. That's too much space. You throw it back, you get the easy triple. That's great execution on all the options that you have in the pick and roll.
Nick, we've played over 9 minutes in the second half. I don't know if I've ever seen this. Nebraska in the second half is averaging 2.231 points per possession. And they have scored on 100% of their possessions in the second half. This late in the half, that's almost unheard of.
It really is. And those are video game numbers.
I mean, that's like corner 3 and double dribble, just nonstop. Corner 3, corner 3. They've scored on all 13 second half possessions. Coleman trying to keep that streak going, feeds it to Gary. How about another possession. And another 2 for Gary, who's got 18.
And how about Jawan Coleman coming in off the bench, making plays, passing the ball. That is really good